They have, many more Imams that give other reasons for why Imam Bukhari rahimahullah ta'ala did not hold on to any tarjumatul bab here. I mentioned Shaykh al-Hind rahmatullah alayhi, right? Understand? And sometimes by chance, he repeated the bab sometimes. Like in, Abwab al-Janaiz, right? He repeat the bab there. So when you repeat the bab, then we have to give an answer to it. It is for the individual to ponder over masail. Masail regarding to this bab which is coming here. Understand? So the repetition, the takrar, it is not muzir, it is yufid. Now sometimes Shaykh al-Hind rahmatullah alayhi, remember we call Shaykh al-Hind Mawlana Mahmud Hassan, right? Because of kasrat fawaid, he will repeat this bab here sometimes. Or he will omit to say me, he will not put no bab there also. We will read the hadith out only, which is Arabic. حدثنا الإمام قال أخبرني شعيب بن زهري قال أخبرني أبو إدريس عائد الله من عبد الله أن عباد بن صامت رضي الله تعالى عنه وكان شهد بدرا وهو أحد النقباء ليلة العقبة أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قال وحوله عصابة من أصحابه بايعوني على أن لا تشركوا بالله شيئا ولا تسرقوا ولا تزنوا ولا تقتلوا أولادكم ولا تأتوا ببهتان تفترونه بين أيديكم وأرجلكم ولا تعصوا في معروف فمن وفى منكم فأجره على الله ومن أصاب من ذلك شيء فعوقب في الدنيا فهو كفارة له ومن أصاب من ذلك شيء ثم ستر الله فهو إلى الله إن شاء عفى الله عنه وإن شاء عاقبه فبايعناه على ذلك. تراجم أبواب Abu Yaman and Shu'aib, they came in Badr Wahi already. Imam Zahri, he already came in Badr Wahi. Abu Idris, Aizullah ibn Abdullah. This is Abu Idris Khawlani Damashqi. He was born during the lifetime of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the battle of Hunain, the day of Hunain. He heard hadith from Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, Mu'adh ibn Jabal radiallahu ta'ala, Abu Darda and Ubad ibn Samit radiallahu ta'ala. These great, eminent, prominent Sahabi Majma'een. He was a great alim of Sham, of Avon. Abdul Malik Marwan made him the Qadi of Damascus or Damashq. He passed away in 80 Hijri. And Ashab al-Sihah, all of them took hadith from him. Ubad bin Samit, this is first time the biography of Ubad bin Samit is coming here. Good. Ubad bin Samit radiallahu ta'ala, very famous Sahaba. Abu Walid, Ubad bin Samit ibn Qais ibn Asram Ansari Khazraji. Whichever tribe they came from, they are allocated to their tribe. And Bay'a Uqba Ula and Thani, in the two alliances that which Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam had given to them when he was in Makkah al-Mukarramah, he was part of it. Then in Badr, Uhud, Khandaq, and all the other battles he had participated in. The 12 Naqib, there were 12, Naqib of Ansar, he was one of them. So when Muhajirin came to Makkah al-Mukarramah, Abu Marsad Ghanawi Rahmatullah alayhi, he had made both of them brotherhood, they had given them brothers to be. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam had given the responsibility of sadaqat. And he had given the responsibility to teach Ahl Sufa. The people of Sufa, he gave the responsibility to teach. When the Muslim had conquered Evan, that is Sham, Umar Khattab radiallahu ta'ala, he had sent Muaz and Abu Darda, he sent them there to teach the people the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Umadah bin Samit radiallahu ta'ala, he sent the Hims, which was a province at that time of Kufa. Muaz went to Philistine, and Abu Darda went to Damascus. Then afterward, Ubadah radiallahu ta'ala was sent to Philistine. He was the first Qazi, he was first given the position of Qazi Quzat in Philistine. Approximately 181 ahadith which is narrated from Ubadah bin Samit. Muttafaqun alayhi, 6 of them, and 2 Imam Bukhari took individually and 2 Imam Muslim took individually. At the age of 72, he passed away in 34 Hijri in Baitul Maqdis or in Ramla. You might remember we went to Ramla? You went to Ramla? Good. وَكَانَ شَهِدَ بَدْرًا وَهُوَ أَهْلُ النُّقَبَاءِ وَلَيْلَةُ الْعَقَبَةِ. So Ubadah bin Samit radiallahu ta'ala, he had participated in the battle of Badr and Laylatul Uqba, where the chief of Ansar, that he was considered, he was one of them. Now, where did the Ansar, originally where they were from? The Ansar, they originated from where? Originally they were from Yemen and from the tribe of Qahtan. But when there were a flood or there was a cyclone which came, which is called Sailul Iram, these people traveled to Madinatul Munawwara. I'm giving you all the history of Aus and Khazraj. No kitab you will find it here. There were 2 brothers, Aus and Khazraj, which the entire tribe of Aus and Khazraj is related to them. So when they came to Yasrib, at that time, they used to call Medina Yasrib. So at that time, the Jewish people had a tremendous, hand there in Medina, the Jewish people. They had conquered the outskirts, the external of Madinatul Munawwara. And they were rich people. These Jewish people, they're always rich. So they were at that time approximately, 20 to 21 different tribes. So they had, a stretch out today, or in a long area, a very, a huge area. So the people of Medina, or these Aus and Khazraj, for a while they stayed separately from them, and then afterward they became the alliance. So this remained for a while. Being the alliance, it remained for a while. Then when the Ansar, they started to spread out. They themselves, their people, their tribe became, huge now. Understand? And then people started to follow them. So they broke the treaty or the covenant they had with the Jewish people. In fact, the Jewish people did that. And within the Jewish people at that time, there were a person who was born, and he was a very, luxurious individual. His name was, Fatyun. Fatyun was his name. So his lifestyle was not matching, was not coinciding, right, with the Aus and Khazraj. So they used to have, intermingling marriage also at that time, right? And because sometimes, they used to have intermingling, they used to have complication also within the two tribes. Now the Ansar, what they had, remember there was no specific area, there was no, nothing, established there. So the Ansar, they had settled around with small settlement around Medina. Because the Arab, they have a style to be, what do you call these people, they call them, the Banjara, the people of the desert, They'll move, they will come and settle here for a while. And
Bedouin.
Yeah, the Bedouin. So what happened? They had a battle between them. They had a big fight with them. And this fight was called Boaz among themselves. They call it battle Boaz. So every day they used to have fight among themselves. This among the Ansar. So they became so weak that they went into the Quraysh to make them their alliance. But Abu Jahl, he was a very sensible person, very smart. Now, remember the Ansar then, right? They were, they were worshipping idols. And the Yahud, they were people of the book. Understand? And they have more, virtues, or they were more, inclined toward religion. So whenever the Ansar and Aus and Khazraj, they used to have a problem with the Yahud. The Yahud used to say to them that very soon that Akhir Zaman will be coming. Understand? So, and then they say that we're going to be following him. And then we will come together and destroy all of you. Good. So this was how the establishment of the Ansar, which we say Aus and Khazraj, and then they had a fight between them. It went for years. This fight went on between them, Aus and Khazraj, for many years. Just over a camel. The incident started just over a camel. Good. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, during the season of Hajj, the people of Medina used to come there also. And then he used to go do tabligh with them. During the season of Hajj, then he used to do his tabligh. So in the 11th year of prophethood, during the season of Hajj, some of the people of Khazraj came to Makkah al-Mukarramah. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam went to visit them. This is how Islam going to come into the people of Medina. He gave them da'wah of Islam. He recited Quran Sharif in front of them. Then they started to say among themselves, this is the Prophet who these Jews was talking about. So let us take the privilege and let us supersede them. So we'll be above them. So everybody in that majlis which was sitting there, was 6 individuals accepted Islam. In the second year, which is the 12th year of prophethood, 12 of them came. 12 persons Medina came. And they meet with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam at Mina, and this was the Aqaba. This was the Aqaba. They took bayat on Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So this was the first bayat, the alliance of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So you call it bayat Uqba Ula. Bayat Uqba Ula. They returned back to Medina to Munawwara. And Rasulullah sent Mus'ab ibn Umair radiallahu ta'ala so he can teach them Quran. The third year, when the third year came, 13 of them came to Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Sorry, in the 13th year of Hijri, approximately 70 individuals came to Makkatul Mukarramah and they took bay'at on Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. On this occasion, Abbas radiallahu ta'ala was also there. So Abbas radiallahu ta'ala gave a little sermon that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam wanted to become. Remember Abbas radiallahu ta'ala, that is nephew, and he still was supporting him. So he talked to this 70 person who came, that listen, Muhammad would like to go by you here now. And he's very stern upon this. That if you can take the responsibility and take care of him and protect him also, then he will go. Otherwise, we will not be sending him. So then the Ansar, they made a promise to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Right? So what they did? They made a promise to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and then they took bay'at al-Uqba Isani. The 7 of them took bay'at Uqba Isani. So when Rasulullah sallallahu finished, they finished taking bay'at with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Rasulullah mentioned that Musa alayhi salatu wasalam. Among the Banu Israel, there were 12 Naqib. 12 individuals were chosen. Likewise, find from the indication of Jibreel was there. Through the indication of Jibreel salam, selecting 12 Naqib among you. And then he turned toward them and he addressed them. And he made them kafil. He made them responsible. Kafil say in English, somebody who's gonna look after all, guarantee. He made them the guarantee. Guardian. Huh? You mean if you take gardener, you take responsibility, anything goes wrong, that I'm the guarantor for you. Wakil. No, kafil. Kiflun.
Yeah. Yeah, the person who's stand guarantor.
And this was through the indication of Jibreel salatu wasalam. So Ubadah bin Samit radiallahu ta'ala mentioned hadith, وَكَانَ شَهِدَ بَدْرًا وَهُوَ أَحَدُ النُّقَبَاءِ الْأَقَبَةِ. This is where the whole explanation comes from. So he was one of the Naqib also. Ben, wala ko income?
Wala income, eh? Yeah.
Huh? Ini kom din walk 3 years to.
Yeah, come.
Good. Alright then, until then we continue hadith.